What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and today, July 28th, would have been the 63rd birthday of Jonathan Gold. Jonathan Gold is one of the true titans of Los Angeles, not just for his writing, but for what he did opening up the doors to the cultures and the communities of Los Angeles through that writing and through food, which is so important to all of us. And he was very inspirational for me in starting LA in a minute. So I want to talk about Jonathan Gold and his impact on this city that we love so much. Let's get into it. Gold's career started in earnest in 1982 when he was studying art and music at UCLA, where he began working at the LA Weekly as a proofreader. It was at the Weekly that he would meet his future wife, Lori Ochoa, who would have a huge impact on his career. Almost as big of an impact on Gold's future was his one clearly stated ambition, to eat at least one dish at every restaurant on Pico Boulevard, starting with a fried yuca dish at a pupuseria near downtown, and working methodically westward towards the chili fries at Tom's near the beach. Between eating meals on Pico, he worked his way up at the LA Weekly, where he became the music writer, writing about classical music as well as hip-hop. He covered the early days of gangster rap, including a landmark piece on NWA. And in 1986, with the reluctant support of LA Weekly founder Jay Levin, Gold started his first food column, Counterintelligence, reviewing under-the-radar restaurants in Los Angeles. While the Counterintelligence column opened up the eyes and stomachs of the people of Los Angeles to places that didn't normally get press, Gold perhaps had his biggest impact writing about culture and community. This essay in the LA Weekly from the 1992 LA Uprising is raw and powerful and shows how the city's wounds were ripped open and had just barely begun to heal. From there, Gold had his first opportunity at the LA Times, where he would work until 1996. All the while, Gold continued to write about music for Blender, Spin, Details, and of course, Rolling Stone. In 1999, he moved to New York City to become a restaurant critic for Gourmet magazine, where he unleashed this piece on Nobu Matsuhisa. But Gold's heart was in LA, as was Lori Ochoa. So when Ochoa became editor of the LA Weekly, Gold moved back to Los Angeles, reviving the Counterintelligence column for the LA Weekly, and he also unveiled his 99 essential LA restaurant list. In 2007, Gold's work was rewarded with a Pulitzer Prize, becoming the first food writer ever to take home the award. And in 2012, Gold joined Ochoa once again, back home with the LA Times, where he was chief food critic of the paper and led their revitalized coverage of LA's burgeoning food scene. Over the course of his career, Gold won 9 James Beard Awards. Anthony Bourdain described Gold as the first guy to change the focus from white tablecloth restaurants to cool little places in strip malls. And Gold was the subject of the 2015 documentary film City of Gold, which premiered at Sundance. In July of 2018, Gold was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and unfortunately passed away within a few weeks at the young age of 57. His remains were interred at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, and with a wink, his epitaph is Tacos Forever. On July 28th that same year, what would have been Gold's 58th birthday, several buildings and landmarks were lit up in gold, including City Hall, as a tribute to his memory and impact on the city of Los Angeles. So today, on what would have been Jonathan Gold's 63rd birthday, we celebrate Jonathan Gold. And I'm breaking out my copy of Counterintelligence, probably my favorite book on Los Angeles ever written. Look at these dog ears. It's not just about food. It's about culture. It's about community. It's about people. And it's about Los Angeles, just like Jonathan Gold. Happy birthday to a true Los Angeles legend. All right, LA, it's been a minute.